Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Guys, I thought I would go live for just a little bit because found I found some things and pictures because I finally got into some of the some of the FOIAs and things like that because I've been really having trouble. I've been going through into the weeds and I found some different pictures of old Jip Jip that she had put up. And I didn't want to just make a video just of the pictures. I just kind of wanted to show and document some of the pictures that I have found. And I think they're pretty interesting. Now I watched Becca yesterday, and let me tell you, when I watched Becca, it just infuriated me. It infuriated me to hear the truth that the Blanchards actually knew a lot more than what they ever told. And why would they lie so much? What do you think that they knew what was going on? Do you think that I'm just wondering if they knew if anything was going to happen before it actually happened. I think that's what I was questioning last night as I was watching Becca. Because it makes you wonder which Facebook did Christy know about? And did Rod know about any of the other Facebook? And it had to be the way they were talking about that whole Facebook and whatever was sent to Rod for Christy to say that it was a crime. What could it be? And is that the reason why? Because you don't hear anything really out of Aaliyah. She hasn't come out and really told much of the story. And it makes you wonder why. Why haven't you really heard from some of the neighbors? It's just like everything out there, everything is it's so hush hush. Has Glam Mom thinks they knew too. I'm just wondering because I think they knew so much more. And to me, that's almost like a conspiracy because they knew so much more and they lied to law enforcement. And the funny thing about it is if law enforcement actually done their job the way that they were supposed to have done it, boss lady, I think it was Christy's kitchen. I And why did she put Christy's address in for her trademark or copyright, whatever in the world she's doing with her name? Why is she putting Christy's address? Exactly. That's exactly where they live. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, I love you too. Hey, Peachtree Dishes. But yeah, I'm just wondering, and it just made me so angry. Hey, Kathleen. It just made me so angry whenever I watched that of Becca's, to hear how much they knew. And they could have stopped it. They probably could have stopped it, because he was actually going, he sent her a message right before she was arrested saying that she would come, he was going to come and pick her up. Why couldn't he have picked her up before she even did all of this stuff? Hey, Tess. That's what makes no sense. None of this is making sense. And have you noticed how quiet Rod and Christy has been? Isn't that funny? They're being awfully quiet. I think it just could be considered. Yes, I think so too. And what is so sad is I don't think that Aaliyah even knew what was even going on. I don't think she had a clue. Serious. Wow. I believe the whole family should be in jail with fraud too. Hey, Sizzles. Yes, Michael. Yes, we haven't heard anything. And if you remember, just not so long ago, you heard Christy coming up in everybody's chats, everybody's. And now you don't hear, see nothing. And what is funny is I seen some people, they showed this thing about Ken making fun of her post with that, the way I smell my under my covers, I smell my farts or something so disgusting. Hey, Bennett. But where is he right now? You haven't heard anything from him. And I tell you that the thing with the baby, something's going on there, because there's nothing showing where a judge issued where Ryan would have to go and take a paternity test. Why? Because any other case, he would have had to been court ordered to go take that paternity test. Why wasn't it in this case? It just makes no sense to me. Yes, I think Ken is on an NDA. I do believe that. On the trademark application, you can see she has no attorney, and she has. Yeah, and I think she's done that because she's trying to quiet everybody. And yet, Sizzle, they will lie about anything. I mean, anything. And I think that Dylan was the smartest of all of them to say, hey, I don't want any part of this. I don't know, boss lady, but I do know that Louisiana has got some weird, weird laws. Look, I don't, and I find that funny, is that you don't hear anything really from Raina anymore. Exactly. That's what I thought too. That even if he's, and why would he surrender rights? Does he know for sure? I mean, that's just kind of weird to me. And how does Gypsy have this much time on her hands to go and watch everybody's videos and to flag everybody's stuff? No, the trademark is not even in yet. Not yet. Because they say that could take a year or more. I think she's spiraling. I really think she's spiraling. She don't know what she's doing. I think that she's trying to have some kind of control somewhere. And I just think that it's so much that now There's no way. And I can't believe there's still people that are still behind her. Yes, that is true. She did get mad. But I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like we're something big is going to happen pretty soon. I really think so. I think the whole family should be scared because with everything coming out, how in the world did the police that was doing the investigation, how did they not see that the whole family lied about everything? I think that's what's so upsetting. People are sending letters to the trademark office to let them know Gypsy is. They need to. Oh, Ken got mad at his mom. Really? I just don't see, and I don't think that trademark's going to do anything for her anyways. I really don't. I don't either, Kathleen. I don't either. I have so many questions to ask. So many questions, but it just makes me upset because how that investigation, they did not do their due diligence. If they would have, they got all the FOIA, so we know that they had all this information, and they know that the family lied. So why did they not act on it since they know that the family lied? I think everything has something to do with the Disney World. What do you mean the Disney World? It is just so weird. It's just so weird to me. I just don't understand it. It's crazy to me how many people are involved. I know. It is just so weird to me how everybody, there's so many people they have. And I think what she does though, I think she learns what she can and tries to get something on somebody. That's exactly what she does. Hey, Ziggy. And I think, and that's what she did with Ryan. And how is Ryan still backing her? Is what I want to know. How does Ryan? I mean, he acts like he's under a spell or something. And that's sad that district attorney has done that. Hold on. She made the new TikTok account so her main one wouldn't get deleted for false copyright reports. That or what I know that Rose Red said something very interesting because we know that at one time that account couldn't be monetized. So maybe it has something to do with monetization. Yes, Ziggy, she does. I could see that, her faking her own death and changing her name. Yes. I could see something like that happening. I just don't understand how she's protected. And Ryan, she could run right over Ryan and he doesn't care. Hey, New Orleans lady. Oh my gosh, oatmeal muffins. That sounds so good. I just don't understand. All of it just doesn't make any sense to me. And I couldn't hardly sleep last night because that really affected me of how much they all lied and nobody did anything about it. You let anybody else lie to the police and they're ready to put you under the jail. It just makes no sense. And I tell you, I think there's more to Ryan. And I think that not everything has come out on Ryan yet, because I think that there's more on him that he doesn't want Gypsy to release. I just don't understand. And Dee Dee, her life, the way they have just bad mouthed this lady and said all of this stuff that's not even true. But this is what I was thinking. She has a tax bill of $1,000 and also has a significant financial value, so Bree needs to pay. I wonder if she transferred that over to Bree, if they did the tax information and made Bree where it will go to Bree. Hey WFH, happy Saturday. But for Ryan, oh, Sizzle became a member. Yay! But for Ryan to go and for him to attack Dee Dee whenever he has no clue, and he will sit there and say, "Oh, it's all Dee Dee's fault. It's all Dee Dee's fault." What's all Dee Dee's fault? Really? Maybe he needs to watch some of these videos. He needs to watch what Gypsy's made and quit blaming Dee Dee. She's distancing herself from that whole crew, which is pretty nasty. Yes, she is. And she's doing all of that. And I wonder what she's going to do whenever Bree has to go to court. I bet you she won't be anywhere in sight. She won't help Bree one bit. Yes, Allison, I believe that too. And I felt sorry for Ron at first. I really did feel sorry for him. I thought he was kind of gross, but I did feel sorry for him. I think that Gypsy is his first love, really and truly, because who would let somebody run over them the way she's run all over him, and he's fine with it? That's true. The deeper we go, the more family members are behind this. I could see them lying for her too. But what I just don't understand, now she's crocheting blankets and putting blankets on sale on eBay. How does one person have this time to do all of that with the baby? I remember whenever my daughter was a baby, I was working and going to school. I had no time to do anything. There was no social media back then, but I couldn't do anything back then like that. Yes, he did. He did come off really controlling. But I think Gypsy told him in the very beginning that she didn't like him. She wasn't attracted to him, but he still pushed himself on her. I didn't like that. Yeah, her whole life is a fantasy. That is just sickening. But that whole baby thing just makes me, because if you've noticed, she's starting to put pictures of this baby on there. And the more I look at the picture of the baby, it really does look like AI. Yes, he did acted like a predator. And then he wants to turn around and say that he didn't do any of the little fantasy play in his videos. He did. He did. They did the daddy dom thing, because they were trying to act like they were parents to his nephew. That is just crazy. Oh, I think that picture, that was yesterday. That was just, I don't know. That was just crazy to me. I just don't understand it. And why would Christy and Rod want her anywhere near their orbit? Because their life has to be turned upside down with everything that's been going on. I just think it's sickening. But I just think that we're going to hear something pretty soon about this baby, because how much longer could she, if there's no baby, how much longer can she keep this little thing going on? So that's just really weird to me. So I don't know. But guys, I just wanted to come on here just for a minute. I'm about to have to go back to work. And I just wanted to see what you guys thought about that last night and see if that made you guys as mad as it did me. That just made me so sick. But we're going to do another live tomorrow, because I finally get a day off tomorrow. And we're going to do it live tomorrow at 1 o'clock. But I will see you guys a little bit later. And I just wanted to talk to y'all and see what y'all thought about the whole thing too. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.